Welcome back to the show. I'm Adam.
And I'm Slacker Steve.
And today we're going to talk about movies.
I like movies.
Me too. And I saw a good one the other day. You ever seen a really good movie that just, it's good, but there's, you want to ignore, we're all guilty of it, right? I mean, I know you guys are. Of liking a movie to the point to where you can overlook glaring plot holes.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
People will point them out and you go, I don't care.
Yeah, like all the Star Trek movies.
Or, for example, the greatest cinematic masterpiece of all time that was Suicide Squad. Hands down greatest comic book movie that'll ever be made. It's, I mean, you can compare it to Casablanca even. I mean, Grapes of Wrath. It's that great of a movie. But, you know, people want to point, glaring plot holes out. Even if I disagree with those plot holes because that movie was absolutely flawless. But that's not what we're here.
I'm too lazy to have seen it.
You didn't see Suicide Squad?
Nah, too lazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you are...
It hasn't come up on Netflix yet, so.
It's such a good movie.
I thought about going to the Red Box for it, but I didn't.
It's far superior to anything Marvel's done. Or DC, for that matter. I mean, Leto's Joker was, I mean, in just, that's my opinion, and which is the right one. Leto was the best Joker ever, hands down. I mean, don't get me wrong, Ledger was good, but he just didn't come close to the depth and the brutality and the intensity of Jared Leto as the Joker.
I don't think you could top Mark Hamill.
Well, okay, here's the thing about Hamill, though. That's strictly just voice. And if you're going by animated stuff, voice-wise, yeah. But I think I don't know that that's in the same category as the on-screen Joker. Yeah,
that's true. I could also see Mark Hamill playing a live-action Joker. I can see it. Wouldn't that be interesting?
I think he did in an episode of Gotham or two.
Did he?
It was some series. He played a guy that was similar to the Joker. He wasn't called the Joker.
Oh, I think I read about that.
Yeah, and he did the laugh and everything. I mean, you got an idea of what he would have looked like as a, very out of shape, very well-fed Joker.
But I tricked them, which is so me. Give it up, trickster.
But yeah, when people, point out plot holes, and that's my beef with this movie. I believe it was called A Quiet Place, or The Quiet Place, something like that. And it's got John Krasinski, whatever, Gretzky, I don't know, whatever. It's got Jim from The Office in it. It's got Jim from The Office. Oh, good old tuna. And the premise is that aliens came down and, well, I mean, I don't know that they actually say that they're aliens, but they look like aliens. And they're, like, they have no eyes. So they move based on sound.
Uh-huh.
So it's this guy, and it's we'll just call him Jim because his name might even be Jim in the movie. I don't know, such depth. So honestly, I was waiting for Dwight to come save him the whole time, but no Dwight, no cameo. I did see the chick that played Angela in there. She was one of the aliens. Pretty good. You can't hide that blonde hair. So the idea is, it's him and his family, and there's two little boys and a deaf girl. So she can't really, she can't hear anything anyways. And they're scrounging for food and all that good stuff. And the kid wants to take a little rocket ship toy. It's got batteries and it's a noisemaker. So, they make him leave it behind. They're like, no, it's too noisy. Well, the kid takes the toy anyways and takes the batteries that the dad took out of it. And they're crossing this bridge to get home, and they're being super quiet. And all of a sudden, meow, 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 fucking thing starts going off. And he's way behind him. And they're yelling, running towards him, and they're seeing the thing running through the woods at him. And the dad gets almost there, and gone. Cut to, now there's, it's 400 days later, whatever. And I'm sitting there wondering while I'm watching it, like, this glaring plot hole that I'm struggling to ignore. no noise. Like they make no noise doing anything. The way they cook, everything is noise free. Here's my question: what about farts? What about farts?
Farts?
Farts.
Farts?
Happen.
Oh, farts.
Farts. Yeah. What about those?
What about farts?
We'd be dead. Like, how long do you think that's going to last?
I fail to see the impact of flatulence on...
If you make a noise, they kill you. You fart, you die.
Oh.
Any noise, they don't even talk. They speak in sign language.
What if it's a silent fart? Would they pick up the smell?
No. But, I mean, they're not all going to be silent.
Maybe you get really good at it. Like, you practice your farting until you get down to the silent one.
That's a risky proposition, man. You accidentally let one panty whisper out, and that's it, dude. That's what it's girls don't fart. I have it under good authority. Yeah, they're called panty whispers. Apparently, that's the proper term. You don't say, "Oh, you farted to a girl." It's a panty whisper. That's the polite thing, or not say anything. I guess that's probably the politer thing is to not say anything. So, farts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody does it,
mm-hmm.
except girls. What about what about bumping uglies? Getting it on horizontal polka, doing it and doing it well.
Like playing board games?
Nope. Well, maybe sometimes it involves board games and a friend or two over, but no, doing it, humping,
like
getting nailed by me.
I fail to see what Jesus has to do with this.
I could tell a joke about that, but I won't. Doing it, having sex.
Oh!
Yeah. Margaret, we could have sexual intercourse right now.
Yes, we could.
But let's not.
Huh. Well, anyway.
Yeah. That would make noise. I mean, whether it be, if you're doing it right. I mean, there's two bodies, or however whatever. You understand where I'm going with this. I mean, I could get more graphic, but you get the idea, right? They're two human bodies. There's going to be some kind of noise you're doing.
I vaguely get the concept. Yes.
Yeah, right. Cut to 20 days later, she's pregnant. In a world where there's no sound, let's do the loudest, most painful thing we can do that involves producing the loudest, most painful thing that we can do.
Push, Keiko. Push hard. Push, Keiko. Push. Push. Push!
I am pushing!
What are you going to do? Even if you get through the labor, now you've got a screaming baby. Now you've got to eat that baby or everybody's dead. Like, what? That's where I thought they were going to... I was like, no, dude, they're going to, you can't kill a baby off in a movie. That's fucked up. You can't... I'm not watching this movie. Nope, I'm not doing it. But nope, they had a baby. Yep. And, the chick yelled once, and that was it. I was like, all right, okay. All right.
You're a father, so that probably stuck out a bit more for you. Where I'm just kind of...
Yeah,
I have, two experiences in my...
Yeah, we've hatched a few dumplings in our days. And, then, I'm like, how's this baby not crying? This is, the quietest baby ever. At night when they go to sleep, so that the baby cries, they put the baby in a box. They had this it looked like a little coffin, and I'm like, what are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? They put the baby in the box and put the lid on it. So if, it wakes up, it won't. This seems counterproductive to me. I mean, the world is ending and it's based on sound. So, I mean, hey, we should get a puppy while we're at it.
Robo-puppy commencing 2-hour yipping session.
Seems like a good idea. Hey, you want to put glass packs on your truck?
Get
Fucking
one of those
idiot.
little tiny yippy dogs.
Oh my god. Why don't we just have brunch with our mother and father-in-law? Let's have brunch with the in-laws while we're at it. If we're gonna do loud stuff, why not? Jesus, like giving a toddler a bottle of rum. What's wrong with you? God. Oh, so they're doing this, and somehow this baby's not like getting anybody eaten. Well, it eventually gets somebody eaten, but it's not the baby's fault. You can't blame the baby. Should have eaten it. The dad, the whole time during the movie, is trying to fix the little girl's hearing aid. She has one of those ones that hooks up to your head right here and goes behind your ear. And he just can't seem to get it right. And it keeps like sending off this weird frequency. And right as they're about to get eaten, it sends off that frequency. And the alien thing starts freaking out. So she grabs a microphone. What happens when you put a hearing aid up to a microphone? Boop! And it kills this thing. And then they shoot it. And then I was like, so you can shoot him. This whole time you could shoot him. They shot him in the head with a shotgun. How did these things take over the entire planet?
That sounds like Signs. Like they invaded the planet.
And then he hit him with a bat and a glass of water. Good old Joaquin Phoenix. Speaking of jokers, we're going to end up having an episode about that piece of crap. I'm telling you right now. Don't even get me started. You'll never be as good as Leto, Joaquin. Just get over it. So that pretty much sums up the whole movie. Like, it was, they did sign language and stuff, and they had like subtitles and stuff like that. But it was just a glaring plot hole that I just could not ignore. Those three things: farts, sex, and shotguns.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Yeah, and I just basically told you the whole movie. So go watch it, or don't. I pretty much summed it up for you. We win, yeah. Yeah, you're gonna go watch it right now, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, probably.
I don't got anything better to do.
Yeah, and the dude actually, John Krasinski or whatever his name is, he actually wrote and directed it too. So pretty decent effort from an Office alumni. One of my favorite shows. So just because most of those I've never been in one. Like I like to see how the other half lives. Can you see me behind a desk in an office?
Man, I don't think that would work.
Nope. No.
Although, can you see me behind the desk in an office? This is the closest we're ever going to get.
It's a really nice desk, though. So, yeah. With that, let me think. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Well, that's the show.
Go see that movie. You go see Suicide Squad. Best movie ever. And, yeah, that's our show for this week. So, yeah. I'm Adam.
And I'm Slacker Steve.
You have been warned.